How to use an HQ01 dog training collar. The receiver looks like this and the controller looks like this. Now the first thing we need to do is we need to get this receiver paired with this controller. So how we're going to do that is we are going to start by, with this turned off, we're going to come in and press and hold the power button for 3 seconds. Now it beeped into pairing mode. You can see it's blinking now. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit the sound button. And you see, you heard that beep, that made another long light, and then the light went off. So now this and this are paired together. Now let's take a quick look at the receiver and the controller. First of all, to charge them, quite simple. The controller just charges via USB-C, which we're going to put under here. And the receiver charges with these 2 magnetic prongs here. This is the charger that's provided, and we're going to want to make sure that we get it a nice magnetic seal lock in there, and when that's plugged in and that's magneted in, this will blink. These lights will blink up 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 when it is fully charged. Now, moving on to the controls on the controller, we have this light button here. If I hit the light button once, it will turn on the light on the controller. If I hit it again, it will turn the light off on the controller. If I long press that light button, it will turn on the light on the receiver on the collar. And if I long press it again, it will turn it off. Now, moving on to these 3 items here. This is the shock, this is vibration, a warning, and this is an audible beep warning. The audible beep warning, you cannot change how loud it is. It is always the same volume. These 2 you can change. So if I hit the shock, you can see right now there's a 7 on the screen. I can vary the power of the shock anywhere from level 1 all the way up to level 16, and the same with the vibration. That's the strongest vibration, and I can turn this all the way down to 1. The next thing I have on here is I have these channels, so I can control multiple collars with one controller by sending the shock on channel 1, on channel 2, or on channel 1 and 2. That's pretty much all there is to it. I hope this video helped. Thanks a lot for watching.